Welcome to Under the Plumbob, the podcast about all things related to The Sims. You know the game, we know the game. It's end of the year social bunny episode. Oh yeah, you know me, I'm Jess, and I'm here with some very special guests.
Hi, it's me. It's Vanity. Did you not know who this was? It's me.
Yay!
And who else?
And it's me, Allie. I am back again. I guess not so behind the scenes lately.
Ooh, sorry guys. I don't know if you heard that or not, so I'm so sorry.
Food dish?
Yeah. It's the automatic feeder, and I was like, fuck! I thought it was done. It's done now. I'm so sorry, Allie. That was like right in the middle of your like, it's me, it's Allie. It's fucking food kernels hitting a metal dish.
Okay, sorry. Drink some water. Okay, where are we at? Intro me in.
I don't know. You're introducing your damn self. 2 minutes in. Who the hell are you?
Who the hell am I?
Who the hell are you?
I'm Allie. I'm behind the scenes. This is why I'm behind the scenes. I can't these days.
This is why they don't allow us to be on the same episodes together.
Okay.
No, seriously, guys, we're a little punchy. It's the fucking end of this super long year. It's been so long. I think it's been like 4 years wrapped in 1 year.
It's like a whole decade.
It feels that way. It feels
like, you know how
way.
they say, you know, the older you get, like the faster time goes. Like when you were a kid, like you had like these, oh, summer lasted forever, blah blah blah. But then you get older, you're like, man, it's already fucking December. What the hell? This year was not like that. This year I was like, it's
only July?
December yet? No, it's still May. Fuck.
The third year of August? Oh geez.
Oh man, it's like I feel like everybody's gonna have just like some weird Pavlovian stress responses to this year, you know? After everything's over, they're gonna be like, where's your mask? And we're like, it's not anymore of that, Grandpa. We don't wear masks anymore.
Back in my day. We had to wear a mask everywhere.
Back in my day, you checked your pockets for your keys, your wallet, and your mask. I had a car mask. I had a purse mask. I had a mask.
Desk mask?
I had a mask for every outfit.
I had matching masks to go with my clothes. It was great.
I bought so many stylish masks, I felt like I was, on the runway. And our Paris Fashion Week was nothing but masks and hazmat suits. Back in my day. Anywho.
2020, what a year.
2020, the year nobody could breathe because we're all
Nope.
breathing in fabric over our nose and over.
Oh my god. I just can't wait till we look back and try to explain this year to our kids or or whomever we're little people later in life and be like, you know what? What'd you guys do in the pandemic? Try to survive, kid. Try to survive.
You're gonna look back at pictures. You know how you look back at pictures of now. You're like, oh, look at me when I was 15. Look at my horrible fashion sense. You can look back at pictures. Look at me when I was in my 30s. Look at that mask. Everybody's wearing masks.
Why was I in sweats for 9 months?
You have 75,000 selfies, and there's did you have friends? Once upon a time, I knew people.
Why was I wearing the same set of clothes for the last 9 months in these photos? Oh, yeah.
Why do you look homeless? Well,
we couldn't go outside.
This is the aesthetic. This is what we did, okay? Unwashed hair. Okay.
Ooh.
Oof, boy. Man, when the hairdressers closed down, I looked like every day all my life I had to fight. That's how I looked. I looked like I looked like freaking Oprah Winfrey in Color Purple. Like, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't cute. Whoo, boy. And them salons closed down. My whole life flashed before my eyes. Like, this is horrible.
Whew, I had to deal with my hair for the first time in a while. That was not.
Oof.
Vanity, my natural hair and me got to know each other.
Girl, this is one point in time in my life. I've been natural for like damn near since like 2013. This is the second time in my entire natural journey that I was like regretting my life choices and about to go to the store and buy some creamy crack. Like because I almost didn't make it. The pandemic almost broke my natural streak because this shit was horrible. So those are the lows of 2020. And yes, we are joking, but I mean, 2020 was bad. It did have a lot of randomly bad things, and then people got really sick. People died. People lost their jobs or lost. It was a bad year. So we are all ready to sing old man signs and go about to the new year. And if you don't know what old man signs is, go listen to our last year in wrap up and note that's what I think that song is called. And I don't know the words. I don't know the words to that song. Don't worry, I'll sing it at the end. You'll know. But
See, I get confused with that song and start singing "You're a Grand Old Flag" because they have like similar words at some point.
You're a grand old acquaintance. Me forgot what? And I on your grand old flag.
There are like two lines like later on in both songs that sound way too similar to me.
Oh, that's the best. Maybe we can like do a mashup at the end because I think those are both like free market songs.
Yeah.
Allie,
Oh, yeah.
that's your goal. Mash up those two songs for the end of this episode.
Oh,
Thank
Lord.
you. That's it. That's our goal. That's the end of the episode. It's just a mashup of old man signs and your grand old flag. Which when was the last time you ever heard that song? Who sings You're a Grand Old Flag except for like if you're in Oklahoma like musical? Was it in that musical? Why do I know that song? When was it taught to me?
Now I have that song stuck in my head for some weird ass reason.
You're welcome. Between that one and the Sea and Shining Sea song. What is that one? Between the seas and the
Your land is my land?
Oh yes, that one. This land is your land. This land is my land. Actually, this was neither one of our lands, so problematic.
Oh, okay.
Moving on. This land is stolen. That land is stolen from California to the New York Island. We all stole it, and then we killed everybody. This land was not made for me. I'm just saying. You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
It's the remix. It's the remix no one asked for, but we all got.
2020 remix. You're welcome.
Anyway. So that aside, that was 10 minutes of us not talking about The Sims. Ugh. I wonder if any of that's going to be kept in. We'll see. But it did. The end of the year did give us like a shit ton of patch dumps. Like they were just like, "Hi, we're sorry that this sucks, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks, and this sucks. We're gonna fix it." The biggest thing they did was they got rid of the fucking ashy skin tones for the black people.
Thank flippin' God on that part.
We've just been asking for. We weren't asking for much. We just a little bit of less shitty looking hair for black people. Less shitty ethnic hair, and
Yes.
less fucking ashy looking skin. That's all we asked for.
Yes. Because you can't put lotion on The Sims, so you can't.
You can't. Why don't Sims put lotion on? That's like is there a mod for that? Someone email us about that mod. Okay, so in the patch, the one that they dropped on the 7th of December, you have 100 plus new skin tones, customization sliders for skin tones and makeup, and 3, count that, 1, 2, 3 improved base game hairstyles. Just 3. They couldn't give you any more. They're like, look, we've done enough.
Yep, that was their
No
limit.
more braid options. No, nothing else. Just improvement.
We've done enough. Take it, peasants.
Take what we already have and just make it a little better for you.
Just a bit. just a hair. So every skin tone now has a value slider that allows you to change it from light to dark value of that skin tone, which means that like if you are a white person, but you are not super pale, but you're also not Jersey Shore tan, you fall somewhere in the middle. Then you can like filter it out. But you can also use like warm, cool, and neutral skin tones, which is really nice, so that you can like have that hinty of rosy glow or that weird, you know, kind of darker undertones to your skin, even people who are pale.
I thought that was a really nice touch, personally.
I think it's cool because that's how I buy my makeup.
Yeah.
I'm warm, by the way. That's my skin tone.
I'm more of a neutral tone, depending on the summer months, how much sun I get.
I'm warm, medium dark. Things I learned. Um, so there's new makeup sliders that add more choices and opportunities for you to customize your Sims and express your Sims style. Basically, these sliders are kind of like that color wheel, but not really. It's like their half-assed version of giving us that color wheel
Oh, yeah.
that Sims
I
3
forgot about
had.
that
That was
color wheel.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love the color wheel.
Mm.
Everybody did. They said, "Fuck you, we're taking it away." So you can mess with the hue, the saturation, the value, or the brightness, and you can like kind of modify the makeup that way. So that's cool and a little weird all at the same time. Whatever. Um, so you can also save custom swatches as you tweak your sliders to get the perfect look. So like if you like it, like if you oh man, this is the best lipstick color I'm using on all my Sims, you can save it. You don't have to like try to figure it out like some weird magic trick to slide it around and figure out which one you did, which is nice.
Hashtag color wheel.
Hashtag color wheel. Oh, so they did some hair updates. We updated a base game hair for your child, which is the braided ponytail. Yay. We added a second version of that, which removes the baby hairs. Why? And we updated the base game male hair. Be- uh, whatever. It's fucking flat top textured hair. Okay? Those are the 3 updates to hair we got. Children, baby hairs, and male fucking flat top.
That was it?
That was fucking it.
Okay, EA.
Mm-hmm.
I don't play with kids. I don't play with men.
I know, right?
So I never knew these existed.
Now thinking about no. Didn't even
So-
know.
Thanks for letting me know, because I sure as shit wouldn't have figured it out on my own.
I know, that's what I love about these patches is like a lot of this stuff I would never notice unless I read them.
Didn't notice at all. didn't figure it out. So they also changed the main menu a fucking again. It's whatever. I've stopped caring. There's that. So
If I can get into my game, I'm good.
I know.
Whatever.
It's just something new at this point.
There have been skin tones if you have a biracial child, though. So, Delagrassi noticed that the children of parents with differing skin tones would lock into an in-between tone, and which is really not how genetics work.
Yeah.
No.
But then they also began to randomly generate children for a black woman and a white man, and every single child that generated was fucking white, which is also not how genetics work.
No.
That's not how that works.
We'll link you to that video. It'll be in the show notes. I don't think they know how that works.
I don't think they
but-
consulted that far.
do they not? Oh, do they not know a mixed person?
There has to be. I'm sorry. They are located in the bay. They are across the bridge from me. They should have a person.
I'm in the fucking dirtest south of Texas, and there are mixed people everywhere. So if there's none in California that they could have looked at and asked a question to, none of them work in their office with them. None of them were like, "Bro, this doesn't work out right." No one beta tested this and was like, "Why are all the kids white? Why is your default?" Whatever, Sims. We're not gonna talk about it. I'm trying to be very positive because I found out that I have been a very bit of a negative Nelly on our cowplants episodes. We've all been a little, but this year has been punching us in the face, so we were all a little punchy. But trying to be positive. Positivity. Ugh. All right.
We can do it. We can do it. Positive.
Yeah.
We can do it.
All right.
Positivity.
So, Jess, do you want to talk about the patch fixes?
Sure. For the base game, sketching so much that the digital sketchpad will just quit on you? Never fear. Freelancer Sims that use the digital sketchpad will now be able to complete designs without being reset abruptly. Happy birthday to all! Sims will now properly age up. Adulting is hard, but they will make it. Don't worry. They fixed an issue in which doors, windows, and arches had cutouts when being reflected in mirrors. I'm not going to try to read that. It's
What the
written
fuck
backwards.
is that? What the fuck is this, patch note person? I feel like I'm about to start offending somebody with words that I'm going to say if I try to say those words out loud. So let's not do that.
Yeah, I'm just going to move on. Sims that do not have the fishing skill or have not been fishing at all will not get notifications about identifying fish. They were fishing with their minds.
Don't you do that, guys? All day I dream about fish. Is it Adidas? Adidas? Instead of Adidas? All day I dream about fish.
Always about fish. Fish all day.
Fish all day. What?
I know my grannies would just be sitting there knitting, and then all of a sudden it would pop up. It's like, oh, Brenda learned about minnows.
Look, she was knitting. She was thinking about minnows. She was thinking about maybe going to fish. Maybe she wanted to eat a minnow. Do people eat minnows?
I hope
I
not.
have no clue.
Moving on.
Anyway, the following careers have added the take vacation day option: gardener from Seasons, military from Strangerville, lifeguard for teens and conservationists in Island Living, law, education, and engineer in Discovery University, civil designer, eco lifestyle.
I'm just laughing that like they didn't have vacations before. Like, oh, you're in the military. Fuck you. It sounds about accurate.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
Child Sims will no longer forget they are in their sleepwear when they go to school. Though in these times of work and school from home, I don't blame them one bit. Very 2020.
Kids went to my school in pajamas. I didn't because I wasn't allowed to leave the house in sweatpants or anything that weren't like actual pants. But you know, kids came to school in like pajama bottoms or like sweatpants all the time.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to until high school. And even then, it was like, I'm not going to do it until college when I'm living on my own.
And I think I came to school in sweatpants once, and I was like, this is weird. Why do people do this?
I would just feel so uncomfy. Like I feel like everybody's staring at me, like or thinking that I'm like a lazy bum. But that's just me. You probably didn't give a shit, but that's how I felt.
The Sweet Escapes country toilet will no longer be comfortable and uncomfortable at the same time. There can be only one.
Highlander!
Oh, is that where that went?
What? Wait, Highlander or there can only be one?
No. About the comfortable and uncomfortable at the same time. Because I always put those toilets in my home in my Sims game. I noticed something was different, but I couldn't put my finger on it.
So which ones are they now? Are they comfortable or uncomfortable? Which one is it?
I think they're comfortable now. I can't remember.
Oh. Okay.
That's good. Sims with the best-selling author aspiration can now complete their task of writing 3 bestsellers.
Oh, so they wanted to make it less accurate. I would love to be a best-selling author, but, you know, most writers sit there and stare at their computer screen for 75 years and write half of a
2
paragraph.
books.
You have more focus than me.
Fixed an issue in which resized objects would disappear when they were part of downloaded gallery items. They revised the careers, pack-specific and not, and made sure that there were no chance cards that were repeated constantly. We noticed we had added the option to clean up toddler on kitchen and bathroom sinks for both toddlers and children by mistake, so we removed it for both age groups from the sink. But how would they have fit? Like, how? These are the questions that keep me up at night.
You can bathe your kid in the sink if you want to. What if your child is just small?
Yeah.
Or what if you have a really large farmhouse sink? Or what if your kid just likes to only clean their feet? Don't judge them.
As long as it's not like the glitch that was happening where the toddler, like, elongate into like a Slender Man creature. It's good.
Look, Slender Man freaks me out. I don't like things that don't have faces. So
No.
So mannequins are a no for you?
not. But I mean, like if I'm in this
The
store, I'll,
faceless mannequins?
not a fan. Or the ones that don't have heads. I don't like those either.
Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm. Build Snowpal interaction is no longer available on non-natural ground for simmers that own seasons and or snowy escape. That's why it's called a Snowpal, not a Floor Pal.
Ba-bum, ching. Yeah. Mhm.
So for get to work, we made a clarification on the xenophobia modulate when interacting with alien sims. It should no longer say from discovering aliens, but now it correctly reads from interacting with aliens.
Okay.
Okay.
That felt like that was something that only they found was an issue, but cool. That was what keeping you up at night. Fix it.
Yeah.
Okay, and they fixed an issue in which childbirth was not possible if simmers changed the color swatches of the surgery tables. Now listen, I have heard from renting whole hospital wings for a birth in real life and other eccentricities, but this was really something.
So wait, so if you decided to change the color of your surgery table, then you couldn't have a baby? They were like, "Fuck you! You wanna change it? No baby for you. Pregnant forever."
Apparently, like, you want to change the color? Nope.
Well, okay then.
I will sit here until I get a blue surgery table.
I
Keeping
want
my
purple.
legs closed.
This baby will stay in here.
Bitch is going to college in here.
I want to speak to your hospital manager, please. For get together, male sims will no longer get pregnant after receiving calls from an NPC sim.
Wait, what?
What happened on those calls?
What was the call entailing? And also,
I thought
like,
only certain mods could entail those calls, but you know.
even then, like, what are you doing with your phone?
How are you taking that call?
I know.
Ew, gross.
Okay.
Well, glad you fixed it.
Well,
Yeah.
that was a good. I wonder how that was reported. My male sim's now pregnant.
He just took a call saying how you doing, and now he's like knocked up. What the fuck?
Yay, why are you doing this? What's going on? Oh my god. Okay. For city living, NPC Sims will now text and call with invitations to festivals. I personally welcome the calm and quiet of my phone not beeping about it constantly, but I can't miss a festival.
That's annoying. I fucking hate when they call me. Do you want to go down to the bluffs? No, or I would call you. Do you want to go? No, I don't want to do. I don't want to go to your freaky cave party. When I
Do you
show up,
want to
and
go
there's like,
haggle some prices? No.
the worst is when you show up to this little like rager that they're gonna have, and it's just that one sim and the DJ.
Yes.
And you're just like, what the fuck? Why am I on this? Why am I on the side of this fucking like cliff with the DJ and you?
That sounds sketch, yo. Just saying.
Hella sketch. After that, I stopped going to fucking calls, and they may tell me that, oh, what's gonna be a rager? Nope, don't trust you.
Nope. Have fun without me.
Be like, text me in the morning about it.
I'll catch
see
the
it on
pictures on Instagram.
It's fine.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sims rejoice. Yard sale customers will no longer invade their home lots and use household objects. It's a yard sale out in the yard, not an open house.
Thank God.
Good.
Because honestly, if your bitch ass comes into my house and gets on my fucking computer, I'm gonna punch you in the throat because that wasn't for sale, and also nothing in my house is for sale either. Get the fuck out.
You were not invited.
I feel like I've tried the lock computer setting and people still get on my Sims
Oh,
computer.
they
I'm
do.
like, what is
They
this?
fucking do.
I've locked the computer. I've locked the room that the computer's in.
They find a way. Fuckers crawling through windows and shit just to get to your computer so they can play their fucking what is that blocks game or whatever on the fucking computer or like surf the internet. And I'm like, if you don't fucking go to your own home and do your own computer gaming, leave me alone.
My sim lately has been liking to play My Sims Go on her own Sims computer. I'm like, you need to stop, bruh.
Look, I feel like that's EA trying to be like, don't you want to play The Sims Mobile? And we're like, even in The Sims,
No.
I don't want to play The Sims Mobile. So stop, fucking stop. Stop trying to make Sims Mobile a thing, EA. It's not a thing.
It's not gonna happen.
It's
No.
not gonna happen. Sorry to all you Sims Mobile players. We still love you. We just need to know why.
We do.
Why? Are you okay?
We're gonna work on
You
it.
right?
We're working on it. Did you ever regret trusting some sim enough to give them your apartment keys and they constantly just visit for milk and juice? Well, you can rest assured that will no longer happen. And no, oh shit, I messed up. Yeah, you can rest assured that they will no longer visit you for this purpose. I think some neighborly love is appreciated, but this went beyond the proverbial "may I have a cup of sugar" type of situation. They are really wordy with their
Wait, so
stuff.
time out. So you would give somebody the keys to your apartment and they would just come over and get milk and juice out of your
Well,
fridge?
they would just come over randomly for like, can I get some milk or can I get and just go get some shit from your fridge.
What kind of bumsicle con queso friends do y'all have that just come? Hi, I saw that you were at work, but I just really needed some juice for no reason. Looking at you, Penny, and I feel like it'd be
Fucking
her that would do some
Betty.
shit like that. I fucking hate Penny. But I'll never give her my keys either, so there's that. Listen to my least favorite town, you guys. You'll see how much I hate Penny. I hate Penny. Her and Marcus Flex could suck it. Okay, that's done. I'm done. No, I'm not. Fuck you, Marcus. I'm done.
Oh, Marcus.
I'm gonna hate you from 2020 and beyond. I'm gonna hate you next year too, Marcus. I'm keeping this going. The hatred will continue.
So Vanity will never give her key to Marcus.
Or Penny. Neither one of them. Even if they're outside like begging with, Mom, can I please have a cup of sugar? Starve.
Well, damn.
Anywho.
Okay. They fixed an issue in which interactions to participate on GeekCon contest would not appear when interacting with objects. We decided to get a bit more clarity when displaying the location of festivals. So now it will display as near, insert the location, and not a distinct location that is not entirely correct. So this is true for festivals in Snowy Escape as well.
Never had that issue, but okay.
And I don't think I've had that issue.
I'm glad they fixed it. Anyway, I guess.
Cats and dogs. Pets will no longer sleep in random places when told to sleep on their pet beds. In my world, they can sleep where they are most comfortable. My conspiracy? Allegedly.
I feel like that was an accurate glitch though. Like I bought a pet bed for my cats and they sleep in it when they feel like it, not when I tell them to.
Yeah.
So
I feel like my pet still slept in random places. Or maybe because I had a cat bed and then I got a dog. And so it didn't
yeah,
sleep
they
in the
won't.
cat bed.
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right, seasons. Okay, so Sims can now shower in the rain. Jury is still out on singing and dancing in the rain, though.
That'd be cute if they could do that.
That would be cute.
I don't know why they're showering in the rain, though. I'm like, no one wants to see her naked. Pusao.
Mm-mm.
Or cash and prices. Sims will no longer lose their shovels when performing other autonomous activities while performing the interactions shovel snow. Cool. Cool. Our friendly neighborhood snow pal has been properly renamed to Chill from Chill. Oh, I guess he had two L's. Now he has. I guess he had one L. Now he's got two L's. Because reasons. The fuck? Who cares?
Who cares? What?
Yeah.
Who cared enough to care? Y'all are fixing shit we didn't care about, and we still want hair that's not ratty looking, but go off, sis. Ever felt like the holiday spirit has just been too much to handle, and Father Winter started showing up everywhere and not letting you do much of anything? He was getting a bit out of hand. Fear not, Father Winter will stop replicating himself to spread his holiday cheer. Oh, so it's not retroactive, by the way. So new saves should see this without an issue, but existing saves will have to correct themselves over time.
Oh.
Good luck. In Get Famous, the Duck Security Scrooge Super XL Smart Vault will no longer disappear after Sims woohoo in it. You can say woohoo can be romantic and magical, but maybe not to this extent. Also, you're woohooing in the vault full of coins.
That can't be comfortable.
Just coins in your bits.
Mm.
Bitcoins. I'll see myself out. My bad. All right, so NPCs from the actor career sometimes would never show up on set, making gigs impossible to complete. We've spoken with our union reps, and everyone has agreed to stop this ridiculous strike. What were they striking about? Was there even a strike? We may never know. Also, that happened to me, and I was really pissed off. I'm like, how the fuck are you? I came to my job. Where the fuck are these fuckers? And like, your gig is incomplete. I'm like, by no fault of my own, assholes.
Feel like they didn't show up. I was here, pay me.
They're being divas.
All right, so in Island Living, mermaids and other occults should no longer be able to make hybrid occults. How are they making them? Oh boy, I'm not sure it's appropriate for me to give you the mermaid, birds, and spellcaster bees talk, but and I think that's not cool. Like, why can't I have a mermaid spellcaster?
That'd be cool.
Way to take out my fun, EA. Randomly generated mermaid sims will no longer be seen without some features in affected simmer saves. However, this fix is not retroactive, so it should only be seen in new saves. So basically, I guess if you didn't have that weird eyeball thing that mermaids would get. Pizza delivery to Lagoon Look Lot has been fixed to arrive promptly. So they will come. There's some weird dialogue in here, but I don't care. So, in Discovery University, your sim is ready to make an offering to the sprite, only to find that a crystal is stuck without being able to move it. No longer a problem. Sims can now remove offerings so all the rituals can resume. Sprites rejoice. We fixed an issue for our console simmers. We don't forget about you consoles. That wouldn't allow them to close the humanoid robot's behavior module menus correctly. Now you can. Fixed an issue that would cause items to be repossessed when loans were fully paid. That's not how it works, repo person. Not how it works. Also, that's like really shitty. But also, the repo guy comes with his giant vacuum and it makes me laugh. Just sucks up your shit in the vacuum. Like, okay.
Suck up your refrigerator real quick.
Yep.
It's about as stupid as that fucking money bag. But the burglars used to come with, but whatever. Sims with research and debate skill 3 or higher will no longer be able to convince to do something with toddler Sims. Wow.
Well, because you can't convince toddlers to do anything. So
Exactly.
And also, that's creepy. The Masquerade Secret Society masks are now properly unlocked in Create a Sim when joining the Secret Society. And then they fixed an issue in which the heckle animation was sometimes not being performed autonomously by Sims when playing ping pong. We need to heckle, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
People weren't heckling. We're going to fix the heckling.
You're not going to heckle? We need to heckle. All
More
right,
heckling.
so all the heckles. All right, so Eco Lifestyle. Fix an issue that triggered the off-the-grid notifications after traveling to different lots in Evergreen Harbor, even when they're not labeled as off-the-grid. Spoke to all eco inspectors. They have agreed they should not be charging the energy-efficient appliances fine if your appliances are fully upgraded. What the fuck? Because basically, Eco Living had a lot of fucking shit. Fix an issue in which some placeholder text was showing in notifications after dumpster diving. The Americana station speakers will now play music as opposed to nothing. When the We Wear Bags in AP is active, the Grim Reaper will not be partially invisible when appearing on the lot.
I think that bags initiative is also stupid.
Living the no appliance lifestyle, we've got news for you. Sims will no longer be penalized for not having eco-friendly appliances. So no appliances, no fines. Boop boop.
Cool.
Nice. Vending machine canned soups and drinks won't spoil anymore.
Yay.
Sims can no longer go on hikes while holding their toddlers.
Rude.
Okay.
Space heaters will now be able to be placed on lots from the inventory, sharing the warmth everywhere. Fixed an issue in which the shoe removal sign in 512 Kiyomatsu was not working properly. We also added shoe removal signs in 511 Kiyomatsu and 242 Wakabamori.
Take off your shoes, bitch.
It's polite. Sims will now be more visibly furious when having the appropriate furious sentiments toward other Sims. Yes, I'm mad. No, this is my furious face. Fixed an issue with some animations that would stutter while snowboarding or skiing. We also made sure that Sims with a high level of those skills would not always choose the bunny slopes. Hey, bunny slopes are fun. Izzy Fabulous's star Simmy rank was just too fabulous, so we had to correct it to be 1 star less than displayed.
So they downgraded him?
Apparently.
They downgraded him? He was too fabulous, so they
Wow.
downgraded?
Wow. Just fucking
Like,
wow.
damn, y'all.
It's too much.
He was too fabulous. We're gonna rank him down a star. Put him in his place.
Fucking rude.
Poor Izzy. After much debate of whether it is the cave shrine or the mountain shrine for hiking destinations, we finally just decided to call it Mountain Shrine. We revised the snoop-proof bamboo blind, so it is now possible to drop them like they're hot with the 1,000 words window.
I hate you.
No.
Not you. The person
They
who
did
wrote this.
not.
Yes.
I hate them. I hate them so much because of what I hate them. Snoop. Drop it like it. I hate
Drop
you.
them like they're hot. I can't. Ooh. Ooh. That's
Okay.
ooh.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
NPC Sims will no longer take over the slopes for themselves for an indefinite period of time. Now they will be sharing with all the Sims the joys of the slopes.
So they're not going to be Karens anymore. They're going to let everybody fucking ski. Fucking douches. But I bet it was Judith.
She's taking too long walking places.
You know, her fucking saunter down the street with her fucking stars behind her and fucking that weird glow. I don't like you either, Judith. I hate your hair.
They fixed an issue in which Sims would get highlighted in the sentiment panel as if receiving new sentiments every time traveling is involved.
They still do that.
Yeah.
Sims with rock climbing skill 7 or higher are able to autonomously climb the tall wall. Such tall, so much wall. They had a chat with Yamachan, and asked if he was okay. He seemed to start random conversations and then randomly say goodbye without reason. We're happy to report he is okay now and will not try to do that.
Yay.
Yay! Food stalls at Mount Komarebi festivals won't be closing shop randomly during festival hours anymore. And Create a Sim asset helmet goggles has been fixed to no longer display clipping around the neck area, as well as we made sure no facial hair is removed when wearing this. In Dine Out, experimenting with photo frames will no longer use the same picture of an experimental meal when displayed. Hot pot meals are now part of the restaurant menus.
I saw that.
In Vampires, Vampire Sims will no longer be affected by temperature, so they won't be constantly obsessed with lighting fireplaces trying to get warm.
But the accuracy. All right, but that's all of our patch notes, guys. That was a lot of info dump on you guys for the patch notes, and it's because it was a lot of stuff that happened that they did, and if you didn't know, now you know. Yay for you! But we do want to also take a minute to sit in it and know that 2020 is coming to a close.
Yay!
I know, right? Just take a moment, rejoice, let that sink in. He's been knocking for a whole 95 months. So we decided that resolutions suck. Nobody ever likes resolutions, but we wanted to do more so like, give me some Sims resolutions. Ones that, if you don't achieve them, you don't feel so bad. So we did it all call out to our, just out in general to people, our listeners and different Sims people to give us some what are their Sims resolutions? So, guys, do you want to say yours first?
I want to continue my granny cult. I want to spread that out into multiple generations. And I also want to boot up Sims 3 again to keep on going with my 100 baby challenge.
Allie, what's yours?
I want to continue with my 10 plus generation game. I stopped once I got like that achievement, and I was like, boom, done, and then never went back. But now I'm trying to hopefully get it to 15 generations.
So mine's kind of in like a same thing, but I just want to complete 3 generations in general. Because I get bored with my Sims, I end up making a new one in Cass. So my goal is to continue somebody all the way through, which means I have to actually have babies and raise them, and then but I'm gonna do it. 3 generations. 3.
You got
You
this,
got
Vanity.
this.
I have no faith in myself. Other of our lovely teammates decided they wanted to throw some in too. So Mars on Team Cowplant, she wants to complete her Not So Berry challenge. She's been talking about that thing forever, so hope she can get that done. And Melly says, I really want to actually play the game again. LOL. I lost my Sims Mojo in 2020 and rarely played. I didn't even build, and that's my go to. Personally, I find Sims 4 unplayable content wise, so I'm going back to my baby and starting up Sims 3 again. Cheers to a better year. 2020 can suck a fart. I completely agree with you, Melly. It can.
Yes.
So we also have some resolutions from our patrons. Our patrons. I always say that word wrong. All right. So one of our patrons, she said my Sims resolution is to finally play through the aspirations and the packs that I have instead of buying more packs for new aspirations. She said I haven't even created my master vampire sim yet, let alone start the aspiration. Instead, she's going to be a Mount Koromorbi sightseer. I feel you, girl. It's me. Okay.
So Kate, her resolution is to finish rebuilding at least 4 of the worlds. She's halfway with 2 of them and have started 6 others. Ooh, girl. And most are completely my builds, and others are gallery finds. Very few are the original game builds.
What?
Damn.
Look at that.
Genova, her resolution is to finish building her random legacy challenges manor and go back to playing then, since I started building that in July and didn't want to play them until I moved them into their new house.
I feel you. Again, see, we're all just trying to get back into playing. All right, so we have. I'm going to say this wrong, and I'm apologizing to you now. And I'm going to apologize to you on the Discord before this episode even airs, so you know that I said it wrong. But is it fairy? 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 Fairy. Phari. Okay. My resolution is to dive into trying to create a Simlet story. Oh my god, please do so we can
Ooh.
read it. Thanks to all the lore in old Sims episodes, I've been inspired. I have a story coming together and I'm working on a picture editing style and trying to figure all that out. When you finish, we need to see it.
Yes.
So we can have another Simlit episode and we can tell the story. All right, so then now we have some from a Sims Facebook group.
Yeah, so we have Megan. I'm planning on an entire world overhaul, going to upgrade all of the pre-made lots and make over the townies, and then fill in all of the lots of other world. Lots of every world.
Y'all builders.
We have Din. I would really like to start streaming. I don't know how, but I'm going to look into it.
Well,
Nice.
Din, hop on our watch some of our Twitches. We we do a lot of streaming on there too. Ask questions. They do that. I don't stream, but I'm pretty sure if you ask in the chat how it happened, more than happy to help you out, girl. All right. So Jennifer said, I absolutely have to do a better job of organizing my CC. The latest update wreaked havoc on my CC and mods, and it was just a total pain in the ass to find the culprits. That's a big mood.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I actually have not had any of my CC or mods in my game since Sulani because I couldn't figure out what was broken, and I said, fuck it.
I think that's probably why I didn't play for so long, because I felt like I did such long spans of not playing that every time I did have to play, I was like, oh, I have to update all my mods first. And by that point, I'm like, I'm done.
Exactly.
Let's see. We have Haley. She's going to try out some mods. Not sure which ones, but I would love a starter, quote unquote, kit, so to speak.
We have a few episodes on mods.
We
Slice of
do.
Life mod, MCC, C. So definitely check those out. That will give you a little bit of a crash course on some of them, so you can kind of figure out which mods you like. If you do want some of the more risque mods like Basemental and
Whims.
Whims, we do have some on those too, but they're under our Patreon. So if you donate to our Patreon, then you're able to get those bonus episodes, and you can hear on those if you want.
We did post those in July.
Not the one for Basemental, did we?
We haven't done Basemental.
I thought we did Basemental.
We have not actually done Basemental. We've
Well,
just done
crap.
Wicked Whims Part 1 and 2.
Well, we did post those. So those
Yes.
actually were up then. We posted those during our hiatus, so you guys should listen to those. But we're going to do Basemental, and that will be behind the for our bonus episodes for the patrons. So there you go.
Leah. Definitely learning how to build better, but that's my goal every year, and surprise, I just end up downloading other people's creations.
Hello.
I feel you. That's
and
me.
our favorite Yellow Plumbob.
Yay!
She said, I just started streaming, so I want to grow my Twitch channel to match my Instagram, and I want to end 2021 with a Yellow Plumbob save file.
Yay!
We're going to plug the shit out of that Twitch. Follow her stream. She is Yellow Plumbob on Twitch. Maybe we can get her to can you stream with one of us on one of ours?
Ooh.
We'll look into that.
We have Danny. I have a vampire character who I'm trying to have complete all the aspirations available with the downloads I have. Nice.
Good luck.
Good luck.
May the odds be ever in your favor, Danny.
And then Christine, I want to do a full world overhaul and learn to stream. LOL.
So I just love that people want to learn how to stream. It's going to be fun. Definitely. So Christine was actually funny because we found her in a Facebook group, but she commented on the post that I made asking for resolutions, but she had never heard of our podcast. So I really hope, Christine, that you gave us a listen and then you hear this episode. And if you do, you can definitely watch our Twitch. We are actually on Twitch as was it Under the Plumbob?
Yes.
So you can find us on Twitch, so you can definitely watch us there. But if you follow us on Twitter, which is PlumbobCast, so PlumbobCast, like podcast, but just cast, on Twitter, whenever we stream, we post on there, and we a link to the stream, so you can always just go there. So if you don't remember what our Twitch name is, which is our podcast name, you can just follow us on Twitter and go from there. So yeah, that is that's 2020. So I think we should probably let's go with some what are some Sims highs, some things that we did get in 2020 that's some things that were good. Like for me, I think one of the biggest things is 2020 with the lockdown and people working from home and being stuck on quarantine, it brought a resurgence of Sims players, people who used to play back in the day, who forgot about it or didn't play, and now they play. So that's really cool. And which then brought us new listeners.
Yes.
People who were like, well, I forgot, I haven't played in 10 years. What the hell did I miss? And then they listen to us and they're like, okay, this is what I've missed. They can catch up. So that was really cool. It's almost like the Sims came out of their Sim closet a little bit, you know what I mean? Like it was like I was able to say, oh, I play the Sims, and people weren't like, huh? You play that? You're not 14. You know what I mean?
Isn't that a kid's game?
Right.
Yes. Ugh. I get that all the time.
All the time. But even though we love we love our ever-loving 13-year-old, we love you.
Oh, yes.
We love you so much, so much, so much. And Mars loved your thing that you made for her mom for the nail polish remover. It was great. That video was amazing, and we love you. So also 2020 bought us you, so yay. So because you're the best, Kiara, you're the best. What else, guys? What do you think of what are some highs of 2020? Shovel through the trash and find the shiny piece of gold.
I think the fact that we finally took 6.5 years, but we got our skin tones.
Fucking
Yes.
finally.
Honestly, with everything that went on this year, and I think them giving us the skin tones was good. I feel like they redeemed themselves with the skin tones a little bit.
Yeah, I definitely think that the skin tones was so great, and then honestly, just kind of adding more inclusive content in general. That was
Yes.
nice. That was nice.
Yes.
What about you, Jess? What do you think?
I just love that they were able to create new like packs that like thinking out of the box. They're not just like repurposing old ideas.
You know, I will give them some shit for some things that they did. Looking at you, Bantu, whatever, Journey to Spantu World, the fucking Disney fucking cash grab plug.
Oh god,
But
yeah.
eco lifestyle. I mean, that was just cool. That was just cool. Nifty knitting, like the amount of crowdsourcing they did, and the like listening to on a small scale their their players was really cool. So it was nice to kind of feel included a little bit, and you got to pick a pack, if you will. So that was also pretty cool. So no matter the amount of salt that I give 2020 and EA in general, um it was great to have an old friend to lean on when things got real shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like it was one of those things where it's like, you know, an old comfy shirt or like a nice warm, like, you know, your favorite blanket or whatever. You may not need it all the time, but it was nice to have it to lean on when you needed it. So that was pretty cool.
I know Sims definitely. I dove into Sims for a good couple hours during the first part of the quarantine. Like, oh shit, this is. I'm like, let me distract myself. What's new? What's going on? You got refamiliarized with The Sims.
Right. And I mean, like I said, this was a weird year, but also a good one. It was good in something like we hit some milestones, 100 episodes. We hit like, you know, all that kind of fun jazz. So that was cool. And we took our first break in 2020.
I think everyone needed a break.
Yeah.
That was this year, wasn't it? Did we do it this year?
Yeah.
Look, time is a social construct, and I don't know what
What is
happened this year
time?
or what didn't happen. So sometimes I get confused. But no matter what, we are so grateful that you guys have stuck through with us through this lovely year. And if you want to send us some more resolutions, we can post them on our social medias. We are Plumbobcast on Instagram and Twitter, and Plumbob Podcast on Reddit. Under the Plumbob Podcast on Facebook and Tumblr. And we have a website, undertheplumbob.com. And you can also just email us, undertheplumbobpodcast@gmail.com. If you have any fun stories, any cool fan art, any cool, if you want. I'm still waiting on somebody to animate me on a Vespa with that Rome If You Want To song in the background. So I said I did get to go to Rome for my birthday. No pressure, but if it's done, it'd be great. But, you know, just whatever. If you just want to reach out and be like, hey, yeah, 2020 was crap, but, you know, this was what I thought was good for The Sims, or what, send us the good parts of 2020. Send us what was great so we can have nice thing to look at and to going into the new year, because everybody needs a little bit of happy going into the new year. And we want to thank every single one of the people who submitted their resolutions. And then, of course, we got our patch notes from EA. So, hey, never forget husband Carl.
Love Carl.
Love Carl. Carl and I both got COVID this year, and Carl and I both survived.
Yay.
That's the power of love.
Yes.
It's not. I don't know what that is. So I guess I don't know where I was going with that, but I was like really trying to make it not be creepy, but it ended up being creepy the longer I sat in it. I'm so sorry, Carl. So sorry. This is, I mean, if you listen to this at any point in time, especially like deep within my Carl obsession, I'm super sorry. But also hashtag title for vanity. Anyway, so I feel like we're gonna go back to the real world, but first I need you guys to have a great year. Please, please, please social fucking distance. Don't go out and like party rager it up because we're never gonna get out of this fucking pandemic if people don't fucking wear their masks.
Exactly.
Okay? Just be a better human. Think of somebody else besides you. And just because you are super healthy and it's not gonna affect you. But if you walk past Sally, who you think she's healthy, but she's got asthma, and then she gets it, now she's in the ICU, you gonna feel bad? Not everybody who you think is healthy. So keep that in mind. But also, don't forget to save your game if you're playing. Do not forget to please review us on Spotify and Spotify and Apple Podcasts. For some reason, those are the ones that help the algorithms. If you are going to rate us, also review us. I don't care what you put in the review, but it helps with the algorithm to keep our numbers up so more people can know that we exist. More people know we exist, then we can do bigger things like go to fucking conventions and shit and get you all the inside scoop. Maybe even
Ooh.
interview a sim guru. If you're big enough, they will come. But we need your help, guys. We need you guys to blow us up so that we can get on their radar so we can interview them. Okay, thanks. For old acquaintance be forgot. Keep your damn it! It is right. Keep your eye on the grand old flag. Holy shit! An old man signs, old signs, grand old flag, high flying flag. Cue the mashup. All right, well, we're gonna go back to the real world and old man signs and grand old flags. Okay, bye.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
2021, the reckoning.